Hi guys, good morning. If you hear children in the background, it's because I am surrounded by children. I mentioned this in my last video, but Emin's little brothers are Cub Scouts, which if you don't know what that is, I don't even know how to explain it. It's basically like a bunch of boys get together and salute the American flag and camp and roast marshmallows and shoot fake guns and stuff. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like a club basically, and a lot of little boys join it and have a great time. So they're part of the Cub Scouts, which is basically like the baby version of the Boy Scouts. And so they're doing a camping trip and the family is allowed to come. So I'm here in a motherfucking tent. Last night was really fun. We got here and like I said, it's Cub Scouts. So it's basically a bunch of 10-year-old boys and their dads, right? And so we were sitting here and we had our fire going and they had their fire going. And I'll show you guys the whole campground. There's like hundreds of families here. And so maybe not hundreds, 100. There's a lot of families here. And so these kids, they're like 8-year-olds. They were yelling, they're like, we want to hear a scary story. Somebody tell us a scary story. And then Emin's little brother came up to me and he's like, Dani, you should go tell them a scary story. Because I used to put the little kids to bed sometimes and I would tell them stories because my dad used to do that with us. And so I started doing it with kids because it's fun. So I went up to this group of 10-year-old boys and I sat them down and I like to like make up stories as I go and have it like be interactive. So I have them like tell me what they want their names to be and where they want it to be set and what they want the story to do, and like in the middle of the story they'll give me suggestions and it's really fun. And so they said they wanted it to be in 1913. They wanted it to be like on the water, like sailors, and they wanted it to be spooky but not too scary because they will have nightmares. And so I went through this whole story. It took me like 45 minutes to tell the whole story, and then after the fact Emin was like, Dani, are you sure you want to be a YouTuber? He was like, do you want to be a YouTuber or do you want to be a teacher? Because I don't know, I feel like I could do it really well. And fun fact, I actually did get hired as a preschool teacher like 2 years ago. It was in between like leaving Cimarelli and then starting my own channel. So I was like, I'll just get a regular job, like I'll be a teacher because you don't have to get a degree to be a preschool teacher. I ended up not taking the job, but honestly, I would still be a teacher. Like I would have a really, really good time. So Emin like genuinely asked me, he's like, are you sure you don't want to just be a teacher? And he was like, well, maybe one day, like if you want, you can go back to school and then you can get your degree so you can teach, because then you can teach like older kids. And I was like, maybe, like that would be fun. I thought that was cute. Hi guys, Emin doesn't feel good. Emin loves getting a green juice when he doesn't feel good, even though I don't think it really does anything.
I don't think it does anything either. Just lettuce in here.
Anyway, we drove to Starbucks again. I've already driven to Starbucks once today. This is the second time I've been here. We came here to go to the bathroom because there's only porta potties at this campsite. And these porta potties were in the dark last night. And there's a bunch of 10-year-old boys. So if you walk into them, there's just pee all over everything. It's not even like in the toilet, on the toilet seat. It's literally like everywhere. So I used it once last night, never again. The plan for today basically is I think we're gonna go back now and see if we can do some activities, right? And then it's lunchtime and then we're gonna go home. We're not gonna go home permanently, but why are we going home, Emin?
To wipe our butts.
We're going home to take a shower. That's what we're doing. And then we're gonna come back later in the day to go to sleep and hang out. Oh my God! How did you do that?
Did you just ask how I did that? Do you want me to explain to you?
Why don't you become a teacher? You look happy last night around a lot of children.
I was happy.
And you have the patience to do that job really well.
You can't do that because I'm the type of person who will question my entire life once a week. So you can't be telling me, oh, you should do this other thing, because then I will genuinely consider doing the other thing.
But that's good about life. You should always consider doing different things and maybe realize that the content you make is garbage.
Don't be mean. Where are we going?
I don't know.
Can you please talk to my camera? All I try to do is get you involved in my videos and you just walk away. You know what? I'm gonna switch to my phone, okay? Ready? Give me a transition. Phone transition. Hey, how's it going? So we're going to Cub World, okay? We're walking to Cub World, which is like, I don't know, there's like a pirate ship or something. We literally came on a camping trip and all we've done is sit. That's all we've done.
And go to Starbucks.
I went to Starbucks twice today and we sat in our tent and we sat outside of our tent and that's it. I'm literally outside. Do you see this? I'm outside in the forest. Well, not really the forest. I'm at the campsite. Em and I went home and took showers because we were gross. And to be honest with you guys, like I said, I've been bleeding for 2 weeks. I'm trying to whisper because there's little boys around me, but I've been bleeding for 2 weeks. Because of that, then I've been using period underwear because it just like works better. And like, you don't have to change it through the day. It doesn't leak. Like it's so much better. I love it. And to be real with you all, I had it on for like a day and a half because like I came here, I slept, I woke up and like I couldn't change it first thing in the morning because there wasn't a shower here for me to like clean it, rinse it, change, whatever, you know? I finally was able to change it. I went home, I showered, I saw my dog for a second, and now we're back at the campsite and we're going to a bonfire. There's like a big ass bonfire, and it's funny, I was literally telling Emin, I was like, you know what they need at this campsite? They need one of those bonfires like in the movies that's like huge and everybody's there hanging out. And then right after that, they were like, oh, we're having a bonfire tonight. Who'da thunk, right? But this is our last night on the campsite. And honestly, I'm not looking forward to it because last night was a little bit tough. I didn't sleep too well. I woke up a lot of times, but tonight, hopefully it'll be better because it's a little bit less cold. Like it's like 60 degrees tonight instead of freaking 45. So it's actually a lot warmer. So I think it'll be better. Hi. How are you?
I usually opt for much unhealthier bars, but this bar has 3 egg whites, 6 almonds, 4 cashews, 2 dates, and
bullshit.
And blueberries.
No, you forgot no BS. I just told them we're going to the bonfire. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Are you not excited? You're not happy to be here.
No, I'm just trying to get my life together and a routine. I'm not gonna wake up here in the same place and not gonna play drums tomorrow.
That's okay, you know? Sometimes you just have days that are off, right?
Yeah, but an off day right when you're starting.
I know,
good.
but it's still possible to reset.
Yeah,
you know?
True. That's true.
But look how pretty it is, guys.
Alright guys, we're camping. Sorry for the darkness, but Dani's telling a bunch of kids that she has no idea who they are. A bedtime story. Look.
Rusty blamed Gabe for his bad grade in Spanish and said his constant talking was driving him nuts. And he said maybe it would have been better if Gabe hadn't come back in the first place.
I felt weird filming a bunch of little kids, so that's all I'm gonna give you.
Guys, it's about 9:30 p.m. and we decided to go home. We're being wimps. I got my pillow. Earlier, I thought we were doing a campfire, like a bonfire, but turns out it was just like a bunch of performances from children.
And then we burned a bunch of flags.
And then they burned American flags. But it wasn't like a disrespectful way. It was because they were like retiring them. It was just a weird sight to see. So I don't know, but it was fun and it was a good time. So we're gonna go home now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna kiss your knuckles. Mm. Can I have it back? Oh, I peed in the woods today.